despair. There is no nobility in that previous attempt, but we're gonna get back on the road, see what we can do. Hey, hey, Rusty. It goes all right. It goes all right. We lost a set of 4 again last week, so we're gonna try and bring it back again, but yes, I need to heed your username, and I need to shake it off. Today is a new day. Today is a new day. What do we want to start with here? There's temptation just to go for a palate cleansing denial, although I think that's what we did last time, and it went poorly.
To know the abyss, one must embrace it.
This team is not bad. This is a good team. I keep restarting Baldur's Gate 3. Cannot make up my mind how I want to play. Talk to me about the decisions that you're making. What kinds of things are you thinking about? Let's do it again anyways.
The shackles of denial must be destroyed.
Let's do it again anyways. How are you doing, Rusty? What's new and exciting? Just punched my microphone. Never a good way to kick off a stream.
First-hand experience.
Now let's see. The other thing I should probably do here.
Where lost souls hope to find their way.
Oh, that did work. Okay, hold on one second here. Okay, I'm just gonna toss that over there. I'm trying to decide, like, is this team just bad? So what's the deal with the yellow hand? Minus to that damage. It has no plus to melee damage. Gosh, that is... The yellow hand is brutal. The yellow hand is brutal. All right, we're gonna... Now, this does have some shuffle issues with these two specifically, but we'll see. This is... Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. But here we are. Ooh, Field Surgeon is a spicy pickup there. We're gonna try and play... We're going to try and play conservatively and play our game. Which is a fancy way of saying hopefully not lose. That's all I really want. All I want for Christmas is to not get obliterated. Fair enough. If anyone wants to get in on this team, Rusty, you've been a pretty lucky man at arms. So if you are so inclined, I would be happy to put you on the team.
Exhausted. Ahead, only trial and tribulation.
Trial and tribulation ahead.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
All right. Do you want to now that we're starting to acclimate to shake it off? Do you want that to be your moniker moving forward? That didn't get the kill? Oh my word. Well, I'd like it to line up with your, you know, we have a storied history of Rusties, but maybe it's time to retire Rusty for greener pastures. Who's going first? All right, let's get you. So you're telling me you hit for 3 to 5 with that? Woof. All right.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Ooh, whiskey barrel isn't bad. Definitely whiskey barrels have a tendency to ruin my life, but maybe this one will be different.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn.
Hey Jason, I just promised the man-at-arms to Rusty, aka Shake It Off. We balling or rolling in the mud today? I mean, hopefully we're gonna undo some of the pain that we have caused ourselves. Ooh, a Sagear? That's hard to pass up. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna buy a Sagear. We're gonna go, and if we're going a Sagear, so a Sagear is Tinkerer's gear. So Tinkerer's gear plays with the Owl for some additional debuff resist. Increased chance of producing stagecoach items. For a short run, the Owl seems like a bad one. Yes, Jason. Could try that Hatchling Croc. Let's see. What's the Croc's deal? We don't really have a juggle comp, though. So how do we... I guess we could try to make one work. Well, let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay, so we picked up the Assay gear. We want the healing salve. The Greek fire isn't bad. Should we get 2 more whiskey barrels and just like average out to hopefully not terrible? That's a bold move. Let's do it. We're going triple barrel. Oh, it stings. I mean, that was not great. Yes, you can be dismissed, Jason. What name would you like? Do you want Jason or a different one? We're gonna go with Rusty the Third. Oh boy. Let's see. We're going naked and afraid. So we're gonna go Tangle because we've invested in the Assay gear. Then pet-wise, we could just go Crimson Tick. We could also, like, mix it up with Shambler Spawn. I'm not feeling too bad about Shambler Spawn. Certainly has its place. On short runs, we don't have a lot of opportunity. Let's try Unnatural Owlet. I'm curious about it. So we'll roll the dice. We're getting 5% debuff resist out of it, so I think that is not nothing. We'll grab Bolster. We'll grab Take Aim. We'll grab Consecration of Light. We'll grab Spaghetti. I kind of want to grab Binding Shadows too. But I think Retribution might be the better second pick here. It's that or Pistol Shot. Isn't the Owlet resist piercing? Plus 5% resist piercing per trinket. Oh yeah, okay, so that's better. So we'll be able to land some smoke bombs. Yes, it is available. Okay. And Jason, what name do you want for Dismas? Oh, Legion. Okay, got it. Let's go. Is that, oh. No, that doesn't. I'm going for a new capitalization here, Legion. There we go. Or Jason. And we do have a Vestal still available. But with this stuff, there's a small chance we could swing a general. But if we're going to try and do that, let's grab that to get your hit points into not the total danger zone. And do we want to use this? We could. Yeah, let's go for this. All right. Anything I'm forgetting?
First of many forks in the road. Choose your path.
Nothing else here. I mean, we could grab for only 8. I am gonna grab the clotting pulses and put it here because a bleed on Illustrious could be very, very spooky. All right, but let's do the thing. Here we go. I don't think we obliterated any relationships. We got some good head starts on a few, so maybe we'll be able to make something work. I'm not married to fighting the general though. Like, it would be nice, but if we don't pick up some linseed oil, I think it might be a bridge too far.
Resignation.
Okay, so let's see. What do we have for... So we have weak grip, which is like, occultophobia. How do you have 2 already? Oh, I guess, Tippler and Torn Rotator. We do need to get Torn Rotator dealt with. So we could go for a quick Oasis into Hospital into Hoarder. That basically guarantees... The Hoarder is basically worthless to us. But doing a Surgeon also seems like a great way to run ourselves. We get basically nothing out of the region if we don't go to the lair. So I think it's got to be Oasis, that Hoarder. That's not going to be that great, but maybe we can pick up some linseed oil. Yeah. All right. Left path it is. Latin word equivalent to prosperous or illustrious. Let's hope so. I feel like we've put you in the ground a few times, unfortunately. So hopefully this will not be one of those.
Anxiety foments insidious
I have
fears.
killed the general before they got a chance to do a single Walking Dead. Not sure what number of turns that would be, but that's the thing that I'm always kind of angling for. I'm always trying to get the general dead before he can Walking Dead. All right. Double kill. Oof.
Fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Yeah, I think it's cool too. I'm a fan. All right, I think we do this because we're gonna slow it down, and getting some more crits could be very good for business. Just slowing things down a skosh. Let's end it here. So we get the armor break and the fire kills. You have not played with Malediction yet because you mainly run Warlock. Yeah, I'm curious. We may try it out. Hey, Treasure. Welcome to the fray. We have a bit of an instant replay on previous runs. I'm so hungry for this team to work. That you could say that it's desperation, but also Rusty the Third is back in action.
Commune unburdens the mind.
All right, don't love that those two are taking a hit, but I do love picking up the stress healing option. Wait, did I buy the food? Oh, no, I guess I picked up another food. Because I was like, I did use the food on Illustrious. I'm sure of it. All right, so unfortunately, I think we got to go left path. And then we got to hope that the Hoarder or the assistance encounter gives us something that makes me feel a little more comfortable that we can go for a general. Because I would like to go for a general. Rusty's stress is stressing me out. Yeah, ton of hoarders on this map. Was that a facet of the map that I missed? So we got in items, food, or relics. We can do relics, but I don't want to mess with the natural order of things. Ugh. All right, one speed bag was not worth it. Should have probably went for food. All right, everybody agrees we should go to the Hoarder, even though our bankroll is looking pretty loathsome. I love that our Vestal is going before our Warlock, though. That's really nice. Ooh. Nice hit. We didn't quite get there, but I like the cut of their jib. That's some stress, though. Holy smokes. Don't forget to feed you. It's lunchtime. I mean, we just fed your tentacle monster. That should count for something, right? I want to use bolster before we go any further. Second bolster would be very tempting. But we're taking a lot of hits from these guys. Yeah, a fast Vestal is so good. This field medicine is perfectly timed. So good. So good. All right.
Welcome one nonetheless.
All right, that's the greed play. I'm hoping this guy doesn't hit our Vestal again. Okay. Fair enough, game. I see you. I see you.
A breakthrough. Stupendous.
Nice hit.
A simple kindness.
All right. We came out of that pretty good. We did use up one of our Oasis goodies, but mainly the thing I'm looking for to build a little bit of confidence here. Oh yeah, and I wanted to see. Did we have more? Oh, plus 200% hoarders. Yeah, that. I think those there's a double-edged sword to those. Like, this is too many hoarders. The map was really limited in where we could go because we didn't want to visit like 73 hoarders.
Incoherently, but his prices remain fixed.
Yeah, not even being able to afford a 30 kind of hurts. We can pick up another Tinkerer's gear. Explosive magazine is pretty good. Do we think another Greek fire and a spike ball is enough to take down a general? This might be a bit off topic, but I was curious if you're going to make a BG3 guide. I would imagine that would be a lot of work. I really want to, Rusty. I've been thinking a lot about it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna spend our baubles on the explosive magazine. Pick up the spike. Gonna pick up both of those, and we are gonna risk a general here, I think. What would the value of the surgeon encounter been in this context? I'm not saying I don't support it, but like that's gonna be our setup for the general, I think. But if we had taken the surgeon, we wouldn't have been able to take the general, and I think we need the resources from the general. Yeah, mutually exclusive with the general, unfortunately.
Well done.
We definitely left 2 on 1 off, which is not my idea of a great time. Getting crit there is a bummer. Yup. Good job on the resist there. Let's see. I think we're fast enough that the Consecration of Light makes sense with the speed tokens. Also, where are all these speed tokens coming from? Oh, deadly. You have deadly? Oh, man. We're probably gonna need to lock that in. Yikes. I'm gonna get out of there because I think we're gonna need a bit of recovery. I do think that we can't bring the spike ball.
Until the next test is put
Buttressing band. Yeah, we're gonna take buttressing band. So let's see. But yeah, I generally think that the surgeon encounter is not worth it if you don't already have a disease that you're trying to handle. Now let's see. I think we leave it like it is.
When the cult came, no orders were shouted, no swords were drawn. There was only
You typically put the highwayman in front, even with sharpshoot shot. So there's a temptation to here, because we can open with point blank shot against the general, which is a nice chunk of damage. We could even do some like rotation type of stuff. But yeah, I guess I will. The fights that lead up to it, I do think it's a suboptimal opener for most initial fights, because like me shooting a shambling dude with a sword with a point blank shot is a bit of a waste, right? Because the front guys are always very resilient. It would be nice against the general, but I think it's not that important. And then before we go any further, is there any way we really can't? We're gonna do 2 of those. All right, here we go. Like, see, having a point blank shot land here is way worse than being able to shoot this guy and then also kill him with ceiling spaghetti. Like, that is so much stronger. Yeah, the block tokens make it hard to start that way. By the way, we still have a Vestal naming rights available if anyone is craving it. I think this time with this configuration we're better off with the highwayman having it, because we're firmly in single targetville right now. Nicely done.
Straightforward.
That was not bad.
And effective.
And we don't need to rush this one. I absolutely... Being able to juggle on top of Consecration of Light is so extremely awesome. Because you can get 2 procs out of it. Like this setup here with this ordering is absolutely perfect. All right. That field surgeon is not going to be terribly useful. Yikes. Can't do much about that. Given the circumstances, I'm actually going to go for the stress heal here, just because I think this guy's going to be a bit of a problem. And while the taunts are nice for these two, it's not entirely important. No, that was a nasty little pop of stress, but we're gonna recover. I mean, or we're not gonna recover, right? It really is one of the two. But we're going to try to recover. Man, pistol shot, what are you doing? Maybe we do need to lean on point blank shot a little more with our planning. That's super annoying. A meltdown is one way to recover. I mean, it would not be my preference. Let's put it that way. 4 to 8, 7 to 12. We'll do that one. We get the mineral. Wait, how are you not? Oh, minus 25. That is so brutal. We'll get some tokens up just to try to mitigate a bit here, but she's a field surgeon too? It's all field surgeons all the way down. What can I say? They're really going to town on poor Rusty here. It's okay, we have Field Surgeon. So we knew this was coming. And we'll just get rid of him.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Why is everyone always picking on you? It is the way of the world, Rusty. The way of the world. Not a bad heal. Trying to clean things up a bit. G to the G. Now, if we... Do we want to do... We'll save the mineral rich spring water for next time. So we'll just finish this off. I'm a little nervous here. Not a great set of options. I mean, you always shout and pose at enemies. No wonder they poke at you for annoying them. That's a fair observation. All right, we're gonna try this out. Here we come. If we get a meltdown, we get a meltdown. Hopefully, we don't have a party wipe.
He is tortured by failures both real and imagined.
Yeah, we don't have strategic withdrawal. Clenching Claw is good. I had a run with a reverberating / Clenching Claw man-at-arms with Jinx, and he was a god. I mean, that does sound amazing. I'm gonna get some crit tokens going. All right, that's good. We're not gonna push any further now. In terms of moving the needle here.
What is it then?
Where did your taunt go? That was weird. Okay, so let's see. So I think... So if we wait... We can do one hit on the growth before he acts. So that's going to be the plan. I think we got to get this. We got to get this rolling. Light him on fire. Wait, 3 for 3 turns? Oh, I thought that did more. Okay. Thoughts on Death Armor? I think Death Armor is awesome. I really like it.
Awash in turmoil.
Okay, so now we're going full bore. We want to push back all the growth that we possibly can. Oh, that resist stinks. Okay, I really wish I had Bellow right now. Let's hope we don't get our occultist doesn't get caught. He did. Okay, but we have the option to push back, so that's good. Let's see. Put that there. We did use up our crit token. I did not mean to do that. We hope that this frees up here. Okay, that's huge. Okay. Now, we're getting Walking Deaded no matter what. So we keep pushing. Get all the growth reset.
Steady yourself.
30 damage is a lot. That's a huge fix though. The meltdowns are starting to feel a little spicy. I'm just gonna keep pushing back.
Generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Great hit there. That was good. Unsettling Whispers is heavily an RNG ability. It's kind of okay. So you're the only person who can get locked up. So let's get that going. Okay, Vestal does get locked up. Is the Vestal? Who still has? Okay, we don't have... Alright, I can't wait. I can't waste that hit, so... You could have dodged that. I know you had the capacity. Let's hope for this to be the release. Okay, amazing. Okay, we're nervous about him taking potentially 30 damage. So we have a lot of stress heal available right now. Yeah, let's get the 4 aggregate stress heal. Try and keep that in order. We're close. We have a lot of death armor to work through.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
And this doesn't have execute yet, so... Now you're at Taproot 2. So okay, so with 2 death armor, he's gonna lose. Okay, so this is one of those situations where the death armor helps. So if I do a regular hit, he loses a death armor. That puts him on 1. This tick is gonna put him on 0, and then she kills before he goes. Let's hope I am correct about that. I also think crits should remove 2 death armor, but that's a different side. That's a different aside. Oh, that was such a jerk move.
Knows what lurks in the beyond.
All right. The exit crit was really really unfortunate there. Spralmanac isn't bad either. I guess I shouldn't have been complaining quite so much. But that was a bit of a bumpy one. That was a long fight. Our party DPS could use some TLC. This is an insane road fight. What the what? Holy smokes. Minimal throwables, yeah. I think we gotta start working these guys down. We can't yeah, I was nervous about that. Oh man. Rusty's gonna go. Rusty has healing items. So I think I don't heal and I do this because we just need
A small foundation of trust.
Have a good one, Treasure. Thanks for hanging out. Spralmanac would be really good. I'm not very confident in this team's ability to fight the Librarian due to lack of dots. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit tough. Better than a Fallen Templar? I mean, you're not wrong. So that's a kill. We can kill either of them. Doesn't really matter which one we go for. This guy is nasty, though. I'm not pleased with the fact that we have this guy to take care of. Let's get a bit of healing. I think we're mostly stabilized now, I feel like. We did use up all the mineral-rich spring water. Seven crit with the big old bleed. Thank you, game. Might want to find a way to get ministrations into the mix. Maybe too late for that now.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Hate to use the second one of those, but I think it's important. We get a defend token out of this, which I think is what we probably need in our life right now. Yo, you have dodge tokens. You may be unaware of this, but okay, we're just gonna burn this guy to the ground. Okay, he is dead.
This road cannot
And we get a little bit of healing off. All right. Whew. Yeah, so that's the place where the death armor works incredibly well. When you know you finished a fight and you can you no longer have to risk the recovery. But so far, I kind of feel like road battles, they should be able to include like the residents of the region. But this is a little, like, some of these fights have been really intense. Like, that was an intense road battle. We'll do this, I guess. We have some relationships that are going really well. Where does crit come from? Ah, buttressing band coming in clutch. But yeah, if anyone wants dibs on the Vestal, so far I haven't gotten anybody killed. Double field surgeon is just kind of comical at the moment. Nice hit.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
That means bolster is looking good. It's looking good, but it's not going to move the needle for our man-at-arms, unfortunately. He's still going to be up at 5. You can do that just to be on the safe side. I'm gonna try and get some stress healing. I do think the Tangle has the hardest like road fight enemies at this point.
Apply it judiciously.
I don't really want to kill it right now. Hold off for a second. Yeah, it'll die itself soon enough. Ooh. It's a little disappointing. Definitely want to see if I can get any value out of the occultist heal. Oh, we might have gotten another bolster. I should have delayed for that. Shroud road fights were the toughest, but not anymore. Yeah, enough has changed that that I think the Tangle Road fights are now the toughest. Let's see. God, Clenching Claws without the General's Trophy is really... It's a little spicy. We get locked in a very awkward position, I feel like. Three Mastery, though, isn't terrible for Region 1.
Finding your courage at last.
I wish the Clenching Claw just locked you in place. I wish it didn't have a percentage associated with it. That would make a massive difference. Well, you did crit where you were supposed to crit, but it wasn't quite enough. I say 3 to 5. We did have the ability to low roll that one, but okay, with things stabilized, we want all our crits.
Messy, but effective.
%25 is so low on health. Excuse me. 25% is insane.
Relief comes rarely.
Amazing heal there.
Savor it.
Let's just get him defended up. Unfortunately, it's a relatively small heal. Man, Occultist healing is so much better. Just that little change. Weak, blind, and dazed. What are you gonna do, dude? You're gonna die. That's what you're gonna do? Alright.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
Let's see, we should equip combat items. Save the Warhorn. That's a little too valuable, I think, and the burn solve isn't going to do much good in the Tangle.
Slow, vacant, and resigned. The lost battalion shambles on.
You and Rusty can take the hit. Yeah, we haven't seen a single brigand.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
So much stress.
Excellent work.
Pistol shot without the upgrades, and also with yeah, pistol shot without the upgrades is killing us right now. Brigands don't have run of these lands. Indeed, that's the way it feels. Get clenched. Okay, our occultist has both of these, so I think we're safe to take aim. If the occultist doesn't kill one of these, my jaw is going to hit the floor and go around the corner. Alright. Yep. Let the spaghetti hit the ceiling. Hey, Steven, how's it going? Or Stefan, sorry. Words. Alright, we still have that. Opening cinematic of DD1 was something like brigands have run of these lands, or these lanes. Ah, I see. So Rusty, sorry, I got distracted for a moment there. So you keep restarting your Baldur's Gate runs. What are you what is your indecision related to? I'm curious.
A little help impeccably timed.
Yeah, gas prices have been insane. I've been watching them kind of go up. I don't drive a lot, but like they have been ridiculous. Yeah, well, I mean, thanks inflation, aka thanks, you know, like OPEC and oil barons and for-profit companies that benefit from gas prices being high, etc., etc., etc. And also, like, tiny asterisks, maybe a little bit of inflation, too. Started out with Gale, and he felt a bit weak, but now thinking I should customize and make my own melee character. I think it's a good idea for your first run, because, like, you'll get access to Gale regardless. So, you know, so my thinking is that it's really fun to create your own character and do a playthrough that way. I would highly recommend that. Let's see, the only person who needs it. That is worse than the companies by a long shot for decades. I mean, it is a complicated symbiotic relationship, but gas prices are, I believe, at least, you know, hashtag not an expert, but are more related to the cost of crude than inflation in this case, which is its whole own problem. There we go. Get you a little bit of healing.
Another impediment cleared with impunity.
Yes, it prints money, so it has money to give to corporations. Is often a true statement. Also, let's see. Yes, government bailouts. Love them or hate them. They are the norm. Someone takes out student loans, never forgiven unless they die. But a corporation makes a terrible mistake, all the money they could need for supporting their lifestyle. Let's see. We don't benefit much from that. Everybody's at 4, which is not great. Not where you want to be. Unfortunately, the dot won't kill here.
Strength dwindles. A righteous action.
Huge shield there. That's good stuff. I mean, the debt clock, like, that's been a topic of conversation forever, right? Like, the governmental debt is this very, like, weird, confusing thing that barely makes any sense in any real way. Like, what does debt mean in that governmental sense? I don't think that's an easy question to answer. When it exists at that level, right? There's no... It's hard to put any type of meaning to it. Okay, what do we get here? Selfish motivation. 50% damage per negative token adds 1 negative token. I do not like you, selfish motivation. I do not like you, Sam I Am. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the... I watched a very interesting and illuminating video about national debt and, you know, what it means. Because, like, there was a long time where there were, like, certain thresholds where they were like, you know, national debt can't go above a certain amount without it meaning certain things. And it's like... It has passed all of those milestones, and none of the, like, catastrophic things that were supposed to happen happened, and, like, it's all very, like, intellectual. Yeah, selfish motivation, blind, and stun, pretty much exclusively. Oh, Tangle Tactician, that's gonna come in handy. Oh, Hypochondriac and missed the mark. Ugh. All right, that was a lot of yuck right there. This is gonna get used here no matter what, basically. That gets put there, that gets put there. Don't care about that. How much mastery did we end up coming away with? 4? Okay, that's pretty good.
Survival demands it.
Stun is a negative token. It is true. So you can get stunned too. Illustrious, yeah, that is part of the I don't know if you call it dilemma or what, but it's definitely a head scratcher. Oh man. Wow. To get the trinket discount and then have both of these for 13 is kind of insane. We'll take both of those, thank you.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Paid for in blood. Let's see, we'll pick up the 2 adrenalines for sure. A Sagear is doing work, which means we can afford to buy food. I mean, that's the magic of a Sagear. It's uncannily good. I don't think there's any value to this, so we're not even going to use that. Uncannily good at making you stupid rich. That's the technical term. Let's check our relationships. All right, Illustrious is having an issue with Rusty, so let's grab the songbook and hope that it doesn't do us dirty. All right, they need 2 more to get out of the dark zone, and we happen to have 2 of those.
On the road to damnation.
There we go. All right. At least the devs didn't decide to punish heroes from being overbuffed, like trying to eat too much food. Steak and taters is -1 food. That is true. Rusty got the beef, slowing him down a tiny wee bit. So let's see. I think at the moment, we'll put that there. I guess we're going to make you go fast. At least for the time being, we can put that on. We just have to remember to remove it. Let's see. And then here we go. Grab that for sure. Grab Burning Stars for sure. And then with 2 left, I want to get Divine Grace because it gives me a lot of wiggle room. Consecration of Fortitude is also really good. Let's grab those 2. Judgment's not that important.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Little worried about spending those baubles because it means that if we get a super early... If we get a super early...
All that beauty and knowledge.
I think I'm going to buy this. If we get a super early hoarder, we could be a little bit of a sad sack for spending those baubles, but I think the repair is important. A lot of phobic just showing up there is a bit unfortunate. We definitely could use a hospital. All right, well, I think that's all we can do here. Don't see anything else. We do have the burn salve, which will... I don't think we buy more of it. No ablative powders is a little sad. We'll grab the laudanum. And then we get a mastery if we keep our torch up, so I'll grab that as well. All right, upward and onward. Amoth. All right, our relationships should be good. All